I'm James Nicholas Kinney, and I'm obsessed with performance in our nation, in our companies, and in our communities.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
One of the biggest things that I struggle with is patience and consistency. I want it all now, I want it all yesterday, and I'm so inconsistent. I mean, I'm so fortunate to have changed some of my behavior patterns. But really, when I look at the breakthrough success that people have had in the ministry, sports, social services, government, and so many other areas of business and life performance, they're very consistent people. So I'm always really challenging myself and working on myself to find more ways to become consistent. And when I'm working with companies and working with executives and working with people, those formulas of consistency is really what we're trying to do. You know, it's about consistent performance over time that really makes the difference in people. And if you can perform consistently over time, right, which is really having the patience and the discipline to do so, then that's really what makes the difference. I remember I spoke at this agency out of Sydney, Australia, and they have an office in LA. And one of their co-founders asked me, James, what's really the secret sauce? And I said, well, I don't know if there is a secret sauce, but I said, I know one thing to be true is that your discipline will define your destiny. And he loved it, and he wrote it on the, they had like a chalkboard there at the office, and they wrote that. So I really believe that the discipline will define your destiny in your nutrition, in your wellness. I know I've seen that a lot in my life. I was dead broke at 32. I remember coming home to New York from London, and I remember I was crying in a bathtub in London, just looking at like, oh, my life, like, what have I become? Why am I a failure? And my mom told me to look back at my life and write every decision that I made down on a piece of paper. And I really did it. I went from 96 when I graduated high school all the way up to that point in my life, which I think was like 2008 or 2007 or something like that. And I looked at all that and I said, I'm just not consistent. I'm not disciplined. I don't have the patience. So the minute that I changed that, everything started to change. And for the last 8 years, even though I'm still working on it, things are much better. So patience, consistency, and your discipline will define your destiny. Good luck out there.